Hello, my fools and ghouls. Your jester, your foolish jester, is back. And today, as you can tell from the title, I'm gonna redo the What If Midoriya Was Evil, because I kind of thought of a new idea that I wanted to go with. So, yeah, let's just begin. And if I like how this turns out, I'll continue doing this. So, let's start at the beginning. In this world, people have a power called quirks. Midoriya was sadly always wanted to be a hero, just like his best friend Kanchan, or Katsuki Bakugo. But one day he figures out he's quirkless and he becomes really sad. He starts to get bullied by everyone because he doesn't have a quirk like them. But he still strives and really wants to be a hero. He gets bullied more and more and gets really sad. But he always stays happy because he always looks up to his number one hero, All Might, the symbol of peace. One day in middle school, his bully Bakugo throws his notebook out the window, as usual, and tells him to kill himself. He doesn't think much of it, and he just picks it up and starts to walk a different way home than usual. Although a slime monster attacks him, he starts to struggle to escape it, but he can't do it. All of a sudden, All Might appears and saves him, and, signs his notebook, and before jumping off after capturing the monster, Midoriya jumps on him. He crash lands on a building, and Midoriya starts to ask him if it's possible to be a hero without a quirk. Before he can finish, though, All Might bursts into smoke, and he becomes really thin. Midoriya starts to question who he is, and All Might reassures him that it is him, but mentions about how he now has a limit. Midoriya then asks his question again, and All Might says, "Sorry, you can't be a hero without a quirk. It's too dangerous. You can try being a police officer, but you're not going to get much credit with all the heroes around." This makes Midoriya really sad, and he stays on the roof for a bit. As All Might gets off the building, he realizes that he dropped the slime monster that was in the bottle. Meanwhile, somewhere else, Bakugo's going around talking about how stupid Midoriya is, and he kicks the bottle that has the monster in it, and the monster breaks out. A huge explosion happens in the distance, and Midoriya and All Might both rush over there. Bakugo's caught by the slime monster, and he's struggling really hard to get out, but no heroes are able to save him. Midoriya realizes it's his fault, and that he knows that All Might can't do anything. And out of nowhere, he starts rushing on his own to try helping Bakugo. He tries his hardest to tear off the slime, but it's not doing anything. Other heroes try saving, but they can't do anything also. Then All Might, with the power he has, he knows he has to save both of them. He then rushes at the slime monster, punches it, and starts to rain to put out the fire. All Might starts to get yelled at by the other heroes that are around, saying that did a really stupid thing, and he could have hurt himself and more people for doing such a stupid thing. Midoriya then tells All Might to tell him that he helped, but All Might turns and just says, "Stay out of the way when it's a hero's job to do something." Midoriya's world starts to shatter. He starts to run away, and eventually Bakugo catches up and tells him that he did nothing, and it's his fault that he almost died. This hurts Midoriya even more, that Bakugo wasn't even a bit happy that he helped. Midoriya feels broken, and he's right next to him, a very tall building. He gets really sad. No one appreciates him. So he goes to the top of the building and just thinks that he'll do what Bakugo said his whole life, to kill himself and hope that he reincarnates as someone great. And he jumps. His whole world flashes before his eyes, but he doesn't see anything good in them. He just wishes he had a chance to show the heroes that they're not good at all. But before hitting the ground, he's caught. But he passes out right before he can see who helped him. He comes to, and the person that helped him, he recognized. It was the hero killer's Stain. The hero killer's Stain. Midoriya screams, and the hero killer's Stain, who I'll just say Stain, tries to calm him down. He starts telling him that he was there when the slime monster attacked. He saw what he did. He He saw how heroic he was, and even though that it didn't seem like he had any strong powers, he still ran in knowing that he might die. And well, he's told Midoriya that his morals are that the only hero he's ever looked up to and thought was a righteous hero was, well, All Might, and that because he only reason he fights is that they have a symbol of peace to look up to, so no one has to be afraid, and that's why he admired him. But after seeing how rude he was Midoriya for doing the same thing All Might always did, his whole morals changed. He thought that no heroes were deserving of that name. He asked Midoriya of something. He asked if he would join him and help tear down this hero society and show how worthless all the heroes are. Midoriya thinks about it and thinks about how horrible the All Might spoke to him after he risked it. How horrible All Might was, the number one hero, when he tried to be just like him. Even if he risked himself, he thought that's what the whole part about being a hero was. How horrible everyone's treated him in his life. So he agrees to help Stain change this world. Stain starts to train him to, well, learn how to use weapons and sneak around. He trains him to be strong because Midoriya tells him he's never learned how to fight or has a quirk because he's quirkless. So Stain trains him in every way he knows how, and Midoriya gets used to knowing how to use knives and such. And eventually, Midoriya and Stain start having their kills. More people start to know the name of hero killer Stain, and as Midoriya wanted to go by, Deku. Well, that's where I'm going to end it for now. I wanted to make it short because, well, I wanted to put the rest of it in its own episode, the next episode. So tell me how you guys enjoyed this one compared to my original. I like the idea of Midoriya being an engineer, but, that's not really what the path we know he'd choose was. But yeah, I had a different idea for a story, and I wanted to go with it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and see you later, my fools and ghouls. Your foolish jester, is out.